Hey Pixels, welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange Double Exposure. The last episode was pretty crazy, as it seems to always be in this entire game. I don't want to get too much into it just because I don't want to spoil in case you haven't seen the previous episodes yet. I've noticed that in the games that I've played that I do recaps and they are a bit too spoilery. So I kind of want to veer away from that, just so, like I said, in case you're coming in the middle of my gameplay and you want to go back and to the earlier gameplay, that's just my way of making sure that I don't spoil anything for you. So I'm just going to do my little fun highlights, basically, of each episode, like I normally do before I start talking. And I'm just really trying to figure out like how exactly I want things to go in my videos. But that's the whole point of growth, is to just learn from it and move forward. I'm going to stop yapping because I feel like we have a pretty long episode in front of us. Hopefully not more than an hour and a half, like our normal amount of time. But I say let's get into it and find out. Okay, so our goal right now is to talk to Yasmin in the living timeline. Let me just make sure there's not anything that I need to get while I'm up here, because the last time I thought, hey, I don't need to get anything from the coffee section. I did. So, hopefully we are okay now.
Okay, time for a delicate conversation.
I'm a little nervous
Hi,
about this.
Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard.
She's like Google.
I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Google is always making you think the worst. You're in a good mood.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
Oops. Don't say that to the barista. Good lord. She'll spit in your coffee. Have I been saying it wrong? Is it Caledon? I thought it was Caledon. This entire time I've been saying it wrong. Unless she's just pronouncing it a different way. Because I thought I heard somebody in the past say Caledon, so I could be completely wrong, but... Seen Safi today?
Have you seen Safi today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
Safi lost her book deal.
Did Safi tell you her book deal was canceled?
What?
Oh, shit.
No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Yeah.
Oh, Safia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Maybe I shouldn't have put my nose where it didn't belong. Will Gwen be fired?
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes,
Would you really fire her?
that depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
Oof. Let's talk about Maya.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Trigger warning.
Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
Well, that's a while ago.
I think Safi's book was canceled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
What?
Did Yasmin just lie to me? Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
to go along with it just because I don't really want to get on her bad side, but I also want to see what she's up to. It seems like her and Gwen have this, like, hidden agenda now. I don't understand. Yeah, that's fine.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
I've heard conflicting opinions.
Everyone seems to have a different opinion of Maya. It's hard to track what's true.
I understand that Ms. Okada was a bit chaotic.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Safi associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
I don't know if it was
Enough
him per
ancient
se,
history.
but maybe.
I have a favor to ask. Safi has been distant lately. Could you
Right.
keep an eye on her for me?
Why me?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
Yeah, but then I'm breaking that
I-
trust. Even
Yeah.
though, I mean,
Sure.
we want to look out for
I'll look out
her
for her.
because of what happened in the other
Thank you,
timeline,
Maxine.
but
Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
what is wrong with it? Leave it alone.
That was... odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement? Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
He knows more than he's letting on. Hey Moses, sorry to bug you, but had a question about Vin Lang and Maya Okada. Sure, what's up? Ask Moses about Vin's statement. Do you know if Vin put out a statement after Maya's death? I didn't see it at the time since I wasn't at Caledon yet, but Safi shared it with me once. Hang on. He said, Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. We tried to get her the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? It does. Moses, you're a gem. Thanks, Moses. Okay, for Yasmin... book deal. Yasmin knows about Safi's book deal, but does she know it was canceled? Yasmin seemed surprised and concerned that Safi's book deal was canceled. They seemed closer lately, sorry, and I thought Safi would have told her. Maya Okada. Exactly how much does Yasmin know about the Maya Okada situation? Gwen hinted that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. I should have a chat with the boss. Yasmin flat out lied about Safi knowing Maya. Something's going on here. Always.
He's probably in the admin building.
Okay, so we need to speak to Living World Vin. Oh, hi.
Hey, sport. We're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Hi, bestie. Unforgivable.
Oh, what a terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
I'll think of something. Anyway, hi Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad.
Why do you care?
What were you talking about?
Should I trust her? She seems kind of sketch. I'll trust her.
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
I love the wrinkles on her eyes.
It's kind of
Or
a
like
long
the-
story,
the
but
crow's
it's
feet.
for something important.
Sky's always falling for you, isn't it?
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
She's so old school. I love
See
it.
you, Amanda.
I really hope that wasn't a mistake telling her. She didn't even get her coffee.
He's probably in the admin building.
She didn't get her coffee like she said she was going to. What a liar.
Professor's sitting on the table?
Interesting.
Loretta's a hard worker. I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good.
Just wanted to make sure there was nothing over here that I needed to get. I think we're good, though. Did I read this? I think I did. Okay. Let's go back here into the admin building and talk with Vinh. Hopefully he's not going to try and, you know, sidestep my questions. Okay, it's looking very empty in these halls. Anything in here for me? I always like to double check. You never know. Nothing? Okay. Nothing. Let's check in here. Ticket?
A crush on Lucas? Really? Things can't be that bad, can they?
Burlington Book Festival presents Be Not Afraid, an evening of truth and art with Lucas Colmenero. Saturday, December 9th, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern. Main Street Landing. Ticket required. Includes a copy of Wilder Beasts Than These. Yum. I don't see it. I do not see it. Okay, we're gonna check the outskirts first. Mothman book?
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
My Heart Belongs to Mothman, a paranormal love story. Tori Staunton, a delightful romp through the haunted and hilarious and hot American Midwest. Beatrice Racine, NYT bestselling author of I Was Abducted and I Vote. Foil Hat Press. What on earth is this? They're going crazy with this stuff. Let's not.
Along with
Okay.
being an administrative assistant.
He's an actor. He should be on stage. I just don't understand why he wouldn't go for it. He's hot, he's talented, and he's got connections. What's holding him back?
Why don't you ask him?
They're talking about Ben.
I definitely am not going to ask him. He'd ruin my life.
I thought Vin loved you.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, he does love me. But you can hurt the ones you love.
It's true.
Deep.
Deep.
Super deep.
Okay.
It's Vin's business what he does with his life. And you never know. He might be acting in his free time.
I guess.
Okay. Legends book.
Keep up my shenanigans and they'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
Legends of the Lake. The spooky stories and cryptid creatures of Lake Champlain, I think. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't remember. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that I don't have anything to talk to those guys about after hearing their conversation. Faculty releases.
Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library.
Ooh.
This is such bullshit.
Damn. That is kind of effed up.
Okay, Isabel, you were absolutely right.
As always. What, was I right about?
As it happens, a number of folks, faculty and staff alike, would love a 4-day work week.
In how many would you say a number is?
A dozen? And I only started talking to people after our chat yesterday. Not just the work week either. Lots of issues came up.
Such as?
Salaries, tenure track, the fact that at least 3 different department heads, including ours, have always been men.
We've been thinking too small.
We've been thinking way too small.
So a new proposal wouldn't be for a 4-day work week period. It'd be for a 4-day work week and...
Yes and no. We're not submitting a new proposal.
Holy shit, Rati. You mean...
Oh, that's
I
Rati.
do. Better to beg forgiveness than ask permission.
Okay.
If you need help drafting a list of demands to take to Yasmin, I'm your girl.
Appreciate that, but it's still early days. If this is going to work, we need numbers.
Yikes.
The dozen you mentioned before?
Not nearly enough. And even those aren't guaranteed to have our backs when push comes to shove.
So, what's
Oh
next?
my gosh, this conversation's going on so long.
Tomorrow night, we can talk to folks there without drawing attention.
Can't remember the last time I was genuinely excited to go to Krampus.
Well, trying to start some sort of revolt. At least that's what it sounds like. It's not necessarily a revolt, I would say, but you know, it kind of has the makings for one. All right, what do we have in here? Nice and clean. What's this? Foam bullets? What?
Looks like somebody had their last stand.
Trigger warning.
Damn, Vin's the most popular class on campus. I
Well,
don't know this Vin as well, but let's see what I can do.
yeah, I was going to say, so this Vin, sorry, I'm going to pause for a sec. This Vin is way different than the Vin that we know in the Dead World timeline. The Dead World timeline, I just feel like they're more connected and they understand each other more, even though he still is like the leader of Abraxas. It's just a different feeling with the Living World one. I don't know. He just seems kind of icky. Like he's a player, and I mean, I'm sure he's kind of a player in the other one too, but he just seems more down to earth in that one. But I could totally be wrong, because my spidey senses don't always work when they need to. So I'm hoping that he has nothing to do with the death of Safi. I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that, but I don't know, guys. I really don't know how to feel.
Hey, Vin.
Yasmin's out right now. Sorry to disappoint. Unless you're here for me. In which case, I'll do my best to be of service.
He's so flirty
Do you
and
talk like
both.
this to everyone who comes near Yasmin's office?
I've never met a pissed off board member I can't defang with a little eyebrow action.
Vin. How long have you worked here?
How long have you worked in the president's office?
Right after graduation. The summer stock festivals wept because they couldn't have me. But Kahuna needed me right away.
I thought you might have worked here when you were still a student. You know, back when
Why was his eyes?
Maya
Why were
Okada
his
went
eyes
here.
fluttering?
Wow. You know Maya's name. Am I supposed to collapse under the weight of that revelation?
You're supposed to talk to me like a human being about what happened with her.
What do you need me for, Super Sleuth? You're obviously capable of digging up ancient gossip on your own.
Ooh.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Gwen's hearing completely scrambled Kahuna's schedule.
No casual chats about Maya. Noted.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick in this one. Speak to Dead World Diamond in the admin building. Okay, so I guess we
Why is
can't...
Yasmin talking about you, of all people, Vin?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But where would Diamond be? That's the question. Oh, here's a Polaroid. Sebastian the Hedgehog.
The
Caledon.
hedgehog, distant relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it?
I could just get you a new one. It cost me like $2.
I don't want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Safi bought him that hedgehog? That's sweet.
Like I shouldn't be flirting with him. After knowing that he and Safi were a thing, god damn it. Ugh.
I don't like the looks of this guy. Too grim reapy.
The Hermit 6. Draw your attention inwards and seek answers within. Inner reflection is the key to enlightenment. Yeah, he is kind of Grim Reaper-y, isn't he? Okay, let's look at the hedgehog.
Somebody patched you up. Well, I'm glad one of us is feeling better.
The little band-aid. It's so cute. Let's take a picture.
Say cheese, little guy.
Let's zoom in. Oh, wait, is that... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hitting the wrong button. There. Look how cute he is. Did I hit the wrong button? Oh, I did. My bad. Let me go to my feed. Oh, I guess I can't. Prickly exterior, yet secretly vulnerable. Are you trying to tell us something, then? Oh, wait, here it is. Does this have any new... No. Okay. Now let's look at this one. Wow, I got 89 likes in, like, what, 5 seconds? Oh, wait, no. Sorry, this is still the other one. Where did the new one go? Oh, right here. Then, only that I contain multitudes, Caulfield. Reggie, to be honest, his multitudes contain multitudes. Then, might be time for a cold shower, Reg. Moses. Okay, that is genuinely adorable. Why do I feel my maternal instincts kicking in? Then, you ever want to co-parent, you let me know. Ryan, you begged your mom and me for a hedgehog when you were 6 and then got mad when you found out there weren't any blue ones. Why do you want a blue one? What's the deal with that? I don't understand. Okay, so we've got something for Amanda. So for the coffee thing, Amanda was on campus today and it was weird. Amanda said she came to Caledon for coffee and seemed weirdly dodgy when I asked questions about it. Yeah, she was acting very strange. I don't know how I feel about her right now. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I don't know. According to, oh, sorry, I'm for Vin under Maya Okada. According to what Moses texted me, Vin's statement claimed Maya's death was due to mental health issues. So why all the secrecy? Seriously, why is everybody so scared to tell me shit?
Looking for gigs out on the West Coast, huh? Break a leg, Vin.
Oh, well, he is an actor. The dramaturg. Casting calls and auditions in your area. Welcome back, Aldu. Is Vin? Aldu? Or is it supposed to be all I do is Vin? Recent search results, California ASAP film, TV, modeling. Playtime, independent film, paid, non-union, outline childhood friends separated from a young age are reunited in college after both have come out. Childhood may be over, but playtime is about to begin. What? DAC, lead, male 18 to 25. Legend, lead, male 18 to 25. Dates and locations. Shooting dates to be determined. Seeking submissions near Oakland, California, West Coast. Target practice, season 3. Scripted series, paid, union, and non-union. Outline, casting guest directors. Casting guest actors for the popular sci-fi TV series Target Practice. Zeph, male, 25 to 30, time-slipping agent for the Temporal Control Service, who's found himself lost in time stream, paranoid and trigger-happy. Dr. Cromwell, female, 35 to 50, head of Project Warp, and the only surviving member of its original team. She has lost everything but her courage. Dates and locations, tentative dates start 3/21 and to be determined matching through season. Interior, exterior in San Francisco, California. Seeking submissions from Los Angeles, San Francisco, California. Fashion brand campaign. Modeling paid, non-union. Outline, casting a global brand campaign for print and social media. Currently seeking Los Angeles talent or those seeking to relocate. Dates and locations, fitting to be determined in Los Angeles, San Diego, shoots to be determined in LA, California. Interesting.
I don't like the looks
sorry.
of this guy.
I hit the wrong one. Sorry.
Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin.
I think I might have... Did I read this? Maybe not. Monday the 4th, lunch meeting with Union. Wednesday the 6th, Zoom with board, crossed out lunch with Safi. Thursday, crossed out meeting with board, funeral home. Oh my gosh. Friday the 8th, press release, crossed out financial. Monday the 11th, emergency Zoom with board, cross out dentist. Tuesday the 12th, exams begin online. Wednesday the 13th, Desmond arrives, Zoom with Beirut fam. Thursday the 14th, crossed out meeting with snapping turtle. Friday the 15th, last day of term, and Saturday the 16th, memorial 2? Is that what that is? Turner Chapel. That's sad.
How nice of you to finally return my phone calls, Desmond. Damn the emails. Safi was our only child. Can't you spare 15 minutes to discuss her funerary arrangements?
Trigger warning.
She didn't have a will. And though she died by suicide.
It's not suicide, though.
Died by suicide? But I thought...
I'm gonna turn my light up a little bit.
For her to be buried as soon as possible. I hate the thought of her lying in a funeral home. Alone.
I can't keep listening to this.
Oof. Pretty oof. Okay. I'm gonna keep looking
I
around.
wanted to talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
Waiting until I'm down to try to kick me out, huh? I thought you were smarter than that. And nicer, frankly.
Vinh, cut the bullshit. This isn't about you. It's about the best person to head Abraxas. Right now, you're not in a place where
I'm in a
you
place
can...
to keep Abraxas above it all. As long as I have this job, we could light the observatory on fire and get away with it.
You're not even a student here. You graduated years ago. Plus, Abraxas should be about marginalized people making subversive art. Not about straight white guys getting wasted and committing arson.
First of all, I don't think he's white. Just saying. Hot dog man?
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
What is this? I'm so confused. Okay, what is this? Diamond's notebook.
Diamond wants to lead Abraxas. I bet she's got some good secrets.
I'm scared.
Whoa, Diamond was working on a documentary about Moses.
Oh.
I wonder why she never went through with it.
Let me read it, because it's kind of hard to read. Murph, version 1, June 8th. Extreme wide drone. Philly at night, no stars, light pollution. Flyover, voiceover of Moses. Line about not seeing stars in the city. Wide, push through city, drone, or old B-roll over roofs. In the distance, we see the dome of Lynch Observatory, Drexel U, Moses, voiceover. Wide medium, arrive at Lynch, linger on dome. Moses voiceover ends with, I guess that's what happens when your parents are artists, laugh. Medium, talking head, Moses smiling. As a kid, I was always looking for windows for a way out. He talks about first star memory. POV, handheld, apartment stairwell, walking, Moses voiceover. Talks about the roof at his Uncle Terry's apartment building. Uncle Terry showing him the stars. Camera moves with story. POV, handheld to title. Finish stairwell through door onto roof. I say roof and roof backward. Like, I say them back and forth. I don't understand why I do it. I've always done that, and it's confusing, even for myself. So I'm sorry if I confuse you too. Look to stars. Moses voiceover. Finishes story. Ends with beautiful, isn't it, Murph? Slam title, Murph. Okay.
That was not dirt on Vinh. I'm sorry, Diamond. I didn't think this is what I'd find.
Dear Moses, don't laugh, all right? I know what you're thinking, what you think of therapy. The brain is unknowable and the soul isn't a thing. Your words, not mine. But this is an exercise, which means I shouldn't have to worry about you shredding my thesis. Funny, isn't it? Even when I'm writing something for my own emotional health in a letter that's only meant for me, I imagine your voice in the back of my head, always asking questions, always pushing me. So here it is in all its messy glory. I have feelings for you. There, I said it. I knew I was falling for you on our first trip to Everett when you helped me find Orion. 3 bright stars, and you put your face close to mine. It was your first lecture, your words so warm on my neck. I didn't know about Tony then, or about how much I'd want to be close to you after that. So yes, I have feelings for you, and yes, I struggle with them every day, but I have to move on. You've got your love, and it's time I find mine elsewhere. Even if I don't want to, even if it's hard to, even though you're the first person I've liked that actually makes sense. I've had crushes before, big ones, and I've tried sex, but I really never understood what it was like to actually want that with someone until I met you. I don't know if I ever will again, or if anyone will ever love me if I decide I don't want to do that again. Am I really just supposed to give up? Be alone forever? Love always, Diamond. Jeez Louise, that was not what I was expecting, to be honest. I like how that girl's sitting there, like, letting me read somebody's deep feelings.
No way around it. I gotta talk to other Vinh.
Is this the same Mothman book?
I didn't realize I needed
Yes.
cryptid erotica until just now.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. And the Legends book, too, is the same.
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up, can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can.
It's true.
And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
That's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
Yeah, it seems that way.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin?
Oh my god. Vin said Maya had mental health problems. Vin's covering something for Yasmin.
Vin gave a public statement about Maya, and I think Yasmin had something to do with it.
Like Yasmin asked him to give the statement?
That's the vibe I got. Do with it what you will.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
Don't go too hard on him.
Just try not to go too hard on him, okay? He's not in the greatest place.
Relax. I'm not Loretta.
True.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
Pulse and Living World to
This
investigate
Vin's not
Dead
going to
World.
tell me anything.
Yeah.
Maybe the other one has looser lips.
Okay.
If I'm going to listen in on this conversation, I need to cross to the other side.
Yeah, okay. Well, before I do that, I want to double check that I've gotten everything.
Where were you? I've been waiting for like 20 minutes.
Sorry, I overslept.
Did you bring your weapon with you?
I
Excuse me?
left it in my dorm room.
What? Are you serious? What if we see one of our assassins?
Then I'll hide behind you, I guess.
Fat chance. If you're not going to pull your weight, you can take the consequences.
Okay. I'm not dealing with that. Forget that mess. Oh, wait. Let me come in here really quick and just double check. security guard.
It's that security guy who's been lurking all over campus. Is he looking at classes?
Interesting. Okay. All right, so before I switch over, I'm going to read the new stuff that we got. Diamond, Maya Okada. Diamond noticed Vin reacts whenever Maya's mentioned. The question we both want to know is why. True. Messages. Moses. Update. I thought I hit a wall in the Alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping for the name Alderman in the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman who'd be in her late 60s now. I'm still reading through it, and I'll reach out soon once I've made sense of it. It's interesting. I'm all ears. All right, let me know what you find out and be careful.
Would Alderman's mother know what happened to her son?
Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Okay, so Gwen. I've lost 2 talented students now, both young women who were highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to make of that beyond I should have done more. Isabel, the other student you mean was Maya, right? She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day 1. I still think of her frequently. Kim, I wish I could have met Maya. She seems like such a real one. And then Loretta. Dropping a new episode of Get a Clue in 2 days that digs deeper into the Safi Llewellyn Fayyad case and explores the death of Maya Okada, Safi's former classmate, who also passed away at Caledon. And Jolly can't wait to listen. Yasmin, please be respectful to former students who have passed. Loretta, I'm so sorry for your loss, President Fayyad. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful. Their stories deserve more attention. Yasmin, I see. I'm not getting involved in that shit. I am not. Wait, before I go, let me see if I can talk to Vin.
How the hell do I get him to talk? Hey, Vin.
Now that is the face of someone who just overheard the little discussion Diamond and I were having.
Yeah, afraid so. I take it things are dicey inside of Brexis?
Yeah, well, things are dicey outside of it too. The uniformity is comforting.
And yet, no little airplane bottles in sight.
Kahuna caught on to the airplane bottle gambit.
Oops.
So now I have to drown my sorrows at the Turtle after work. Join me?
Ugh. I want to flirt with him so bad, but I feel so bad because he used to flirt with my bestie. I'll be there.
You're on. I'd kill for a stiff drink.
Lucky for you, murder won't even be necessary.
Okay. That may have been a little too soon. We don't need to talk like that, bud. Okay, now let's go back to living. Okay. And I think I just have to come back in here possibly to ping, right? Or pulse, whatever it's called. Which one was this one? Why is it not working though? Oh, I'm stuck. Interesting. Oh, there it is.
Can you let a man make a stale cup of coffee in peace?
No. Because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. Yasmin asked you to give that statement, didn't she?
That's an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After he died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, give me the job as her assistant.
Oh.
You had to say about Maya.
Diamond, maybe because we were fucking friends? I met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and it clicked.
You said that shit about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance and now you're gonna give it. I grew up without any money, okay? Most kids at Caledon don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about mine.
He was desperate.
And it was a horrible thing to do, and I've regretted it ever since.
I don't have to bring that up in debate.
There's never gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of a Abraxas? Like that?
Oh.
It doesn't feel very good in the end, does it?
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Safi's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
I don't want to pressure him, though. He's gonna hate me. I don't want him to hate me. Oh, I was like, where the hell is it? He went in this direction, didn't he? Let's look at the text message. Okay, so that article about Mama Alderman, it gets wild, so bear with me. 40 plus years ago, she was admitted to Lakeport County days before her due date with what she described as complications with her pregnancy. Only, despite what she claimed, not only was there no baby, there never was one. She and her late husband, she said, had planned to name their baby boy after his father, Vincent. It's like there's hints of who Alderman was, or maybe should have been, but only hints. That is crazy. The fact that she was supposed to be pregnant with him, but then since he got erased from existence, he just, like, none of that happened. It was considered a fake pregnancy, or one that she thought was real. That's insanity. Okay, what the hell? Holy shit. So the guy we saw earlier today...
And I thought my powers were a burden before.
Shouldn't have been there at all. Yeah. Damn. That is insanity. Okay. Diamond got Vin to confess. Yasmin put him up to lying about Maya in return for his job, but there's more to this. There's always more. It's like an onion that needs to be peeled back because of all the layers it has. It's insane. Okay, Safi. Maya Okada. I think I may have read this part. So let's start here. Yasmin was definitely lying about Safi and Maya knowing each other. Why would she deny a friendship that was clearly important to Safi? The statement Vin put out after Maya's death blamed her mental health struggles. That would have pissed Safi off. Yes, it definitely would have. Okay. Maya Okada for Vin. According to what Moses texted me, Vin's statement claimed Maya's death was... Okay, I already read that one. Holy shit, Vin issued the statement at Yasmin's urging to secure his position as her assistant. Like, it's a disgusting thing to do, but he was so desperate because he had absolutely no money, and he knew that the job that he really, really wanted to do wasn't going to get him anywhere, and that was his only way of surviving, I guess. So I don't want to say I understand, but, like, it makes sense to me now why he did it, even though it was a really shitty thing for him to do. Maya Okada for Yasmin. Yasmin had Vin do a PR spin on Maya's death. that was worth enough to her to land him a job. So what was he covering for? Yeah, I don't know. Is this all the same stuff? I just want to double check. Oh, there's something over here, though. Recycling.
I don't blame Vinh for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start.
Vinh Lang, actor, artist, personality, driven and charismatic performer, hungry for exciting new opportunities in creative spaces or with a prominent arts organization. Experience: assistant to the president, Caledon University, Lakeport, Vermont. Support administrative efforts of the Office of the President of Caledon University, 2 years present. Assistant Junior Creative Director, Caledon University Drama Department, Lakeport, Vermont. Co-directed student productions and ran performance workshops, 2 years work study. Usher, Inkpot Stage, San Jose, California. Worked with theater patrons and assisted in backstage operations, 1 year. Education, Bachelor of Arts, Caledon University, Lakeport, Vermont. Honors and awards, Bard Award winner. Lead actor in a play, Over the Transom, Slowly. I think that's what that says. Burlington Playhouse, Gloria G. Newhouse Award nominee. Supporting performance, Fracture, New England Actors Coalition, NEAC. President of the Abraxas Society, nationally recognized collegiate performance arts organization. Interests: social media, lifestyle, travel, hosting events, and voiceover. Interesting. He's got a good amount of stuff under his belt for how young he is. That's, like, pretty impressive, I would say. Even though the way that he came about that stuff is not the best, but I need to find Vinh. It looks like he went this way, so I'm gonna try and go outside and see if I can find him. Oh, okay. It's not gonna let me. I guess he is not out there. Is he in here? No, there's Diamond. Can I talk to her again?
It's cool, Diamond. You don't have to pretend to be interested in some grad student's decade-old thesis.
Yeah.
I talked to him. Did you know?
No, what?
Why Vinh lied in that statement?
No.
He was, like, hurt.
Mm.
But he did step down, so... all hail President Diamond, I guess.
Doesn't seem too thrilled anymore. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you something without thinking through the consequences.
I mean, I wasn't trying to stop you.
Yeah.
First act as president of Abraxas?
Breaking the news to the Vinians, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. There's gonna be tears. See you around, Max.
There should be just one giant meeting that she should come across, or she should put together, so that she doesn't have to keep repeating over and over, hey, FYI, oh shoot, I should have stayed in the living. I'm the leader of Abraxas now, so just letting you know. Okay, I feel dumb. Why did I guess it's because I couldn't see him anymore.
He looks so composed. Let's hope what I've learned is enough to crack him.
Okay. He's like, I'm so tired of this girl.
I know you're busy. Give me just a minute of your time.
This better be worth it.
Probably not.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
I'm trying to help myself. I mean, no, I'm not trying to help myself. I'm trying to help someone.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vinh, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class.
He hates me.
He has Maya's blood on his hands.
Oh.
You're not saying Lucas
Killed her? Not literally, but
Oh, shit.
the man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
I knew he gave off weird vibes. I don't like him.
Like, for example, if Safi suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know.
Gwen was framed. You owe me a favor. Lucas filed a restraining order against Safi. I don't know if it was this version of him that owed me a favor, though. I think it was the other version, wasn't it? You and Safi were together.
You and Safi had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Safi.
I saw a photo on your phone.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
Alright. So was the cow skull you, or not?
Yes.
What? Vinh!
So...
Ugh.
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were, what? Protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work.
Interesting.
But, Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
I really don't know how to feel about all this. Oh my god, there's so much stuff.
You're kidding. How much? That's what I'm talking about. Ha ha. Compare us all you want. Only one Colmenero has a movie deal, and it's not Roberto. Samuel, I'm sorry. Can you please hold? Absolutely not. Out of my office, now.
But
I just shipped my son out of the country because of your little stunt. You think we're just gonna go back to being friends?
We were never friends to begin with. Blood on your hands.
Admit it, Lucas. You have blood on your hands.
Whatever you think, you know, you'll never be able to prove it.
Oh.
Now get out!
Oh.
What the fuck was that? I can't prove anything?
Yep.
Whatever happened to Maya, Lucas was definitely involved.
Yep. I'm feeling that.
No, I'm not going near that man again. Not alone, anyway.
Yeah, he's creepy AF. I hate him. Okay, we're gonna switch over to... Dead World. Okay, this is all the same. Examine?
This is it. Let's see what he's hiding.
Let's go. I'm surprised that nobody, like, notices her going into the rooms. She should lock it, just in case.
Let's see what I can find about Maya.
But Okay, first let's read this. Reggie from Cost Talk. I keep seeing posts about people breaking into the crime scene. Good fucking luck. Have fun being traumatized for the rest of your life. Gwen, let me apologize in advance for behaving like a hall monitor, but do you need help? Reggie, thanks, Dr. Hunter. I'm fine. I'm just being dramatic. Gwen, please don't hesitate to reach out if the time comes, and not just to me. Caledon's mental health resources aren't as robust as I'd like, but they do exist. True. I mean, I'm glad that she involves that when she's worried about somebody.
Poor devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came.
That was some of my best work right there. Let's look at these first.
Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild.
I'm just gonna look at main things first.
The Shoals Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books.
That's kind of interesting.
Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kinda like Lucas.
Damn, girl. Alright, Polaroid. Lucas's office.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
Somebody broke into his
Gwen
office?
slashed tires. Now Lucas's office? What's going on in his timeline?
Yeah, I have no freaking idea. Espresso
Guess
machine.
normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Wow. Alright. Let's look at... I guess we can look at that.
Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
The Golden Moment, Jorge Martinez. Mr. Colmenero, it's been years and you probably don't remember me, but I was hoping you'd do me the honor of being the first one to read this. My publisher would go crazy for a blurb, but that's not what's important. You inspired me so much as an undergrad, I just want you to tell me your thoughts. Advanced reader copy. Very interesting. Photo, family photo.
That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
Oh. Interesting, it's a double thing. And there's a cup.
Surely there's something good in here.
Oh wait, let me do these other things first.
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself.
Oops. Let me check the messages from Moses. The official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. Oh, my God. Jesus. I know. Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about the how of it all, but the black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone, and the latter won out. That's smart. That's probably the best course of action, and thank you, Moses, for everything. It's science, I had to check. Just wish we could tell Safi about this wild
never
shit.
Existed, how the hell do Moses and I remember him?
Yeah, that's really kind of weird. I don't understand that whole thing. Sorry, the last part of it was read when she was talking. Just wish we could tell Safi about this wild shit. So do I. We need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to someone we care about. Exactly. I hope to God it doesn't happen to anybody else.
Looks like a fun read. I didn't know Lucas did fun.
Okay, nothing in there then. I think that's it on the desk. And then there's nothing here, nothing through here, and I just need to look in these drawers.
Do you have something for me, Mr. Filing Cabinet? Would you file what I did to Maya under W or M?
Dang.
These folders are all from this year.
Yeah.
I doubt I'll find anything about Maya.
Okay, try not to make so much noise. You're trying to be secretive here.
That's a lot of junk. But maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
Okay, what do we got here? Fashion magazine.
Maybe he reads it for the articles.
LQ, America's Best Least Dressed Man. Okay. Purple folder.
Oh, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much? This can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school. One time was far too many.
Yeah, Monday the 6th, Maya Okada, 3:30 to 4:30. Wednesday the 8th, Maya Okada, 3:30 to 4:30. Friday the 10th, Maya Okada, 3:30 to 4:30. Jesus. Okay, so he's meeting Maya up to 3 times a week. Except for this one. Actually, just for these weeks. It doesn't show anything about her down here. But that's still interesting, though. Flyer.
Yasmin did one of these?
Huh. Okay, so this is the... Oh, Krampus Roast with guest of honor, Yasmin Fayyad, 8 p.m. Okay, nice, nice. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to read first.
I didn't realize just how much Lucas's book has resonated with people.
Dear Professor Colmenero, I am writing to tell you that the Caledon Book Club is going to be reading Wilder Beasts Than These for the month of March. I read it last summer and absolutely fell in love with it. I think it's probably my favorite book now, and I wanted to share that experience with the rest of the group. Wilder Beasts Than These means a lot to me, especially as a Latina. I don't get to see myself represented much in media, so Carolina's story is pretty much... What, Megan? Why are you making up words? Pretty near and dear to my heart. It would make my year if you came to the book club meeting on Tuesday, March 31st at 5 p.m. I was thinking you could be here while we discuss the book and maybe do a small reading for us. Excited to hear your reply, Valeria Cruz, Caledon Book Club president. Okay. Wrinkled note.
Oh. That could definitely be Maya Okada.
Can't believe the Lucas Colmenero wants to be my mentor. We're going to bring in what I have so far tomorrow. I'm a little stuck on where to go next, so maybe you can help me brainstorm. Excited to see what you think. Thanks again, M.O. Maya Okada. Green folder.
Of course Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
Intro to Fiction Writing Syllabus, Fall Semester. Instructor Lucas Colmenero, office hours Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Credits 4. Required course materials, Creative Writing for the Prospective Fictionalist by Lucas Colmenero. Projects plus major papers is 60% of your grade. Quizzes are 20%. Participation and attendance are 10%. And homework is 10%. Plagiarism. Caledon University has a zero tolerance policy for plagiarism. If plagiarism is discovered, you will receive a 0 on the assignment and will have to report to President Fayyad for further review. Consequences may include suspension or dismissal from the program. Dang. Blue folder.
Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class.
There's Vinh, there's Safi, and there's Maya. Damn. So, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Crap. What am I supposed to do then? Didn't I get all the spots?
The Scholes Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books.
Just wanted to make sure.
That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
Is there really nothing in here? It let me leave, so I'm wondering... I already did this. Let me see something. Dead World Lucas's office. This is Dead World still. What am I missing? I'm so oh, maybe I should do like a pulse, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could see on his end that I didn't have here. Can't hear anything he's saying, though, which is kind of surprising. Usually you can. There's a little snowman in this version of him. I wonder if there's any reason for that.
I know Lucas has something in here linking him to Maya.
Okay, well, I'm not seeing it. So... I really don't know. Oh, do I have to read it from this side?
That's probably his
No?
ex-wife. They look really happy here.
Oh! Oh!
What a strange place to find a key.
Found
Must
it.
be significant.
Found it! Oh, here we go. Maybe
This
here.
cabinet has a lock, and it's big enough to hold a few secrets.
Let's try it.
Nope.
Okay. Too good to be true. Too easy. A typewriter has a lock? Interesting. Oh. Oh.
That's not what I was expecting.
What's that?
Wait, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet? I know this. Maya wrote this.
1,000,000 miles beneath my feet. In that city, the beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. But that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step toward the moving truck, glanced back to Whoa, stop. Glanced back at the people gathered on the curb and instantly understood what it felt like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and Abasan was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd be crying. They'd been crying, and they didn't want to see me. They didn't want me to see. My God, I am having a hard time reading tonight. These people own my soul, I thought. Separating from them was like trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Hana is only a girl, Abasan said over dinner the night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father, like that it explained it. We're all American now. All of us except my brother Keito. He had his job in Tokyo. Not even wild horses could drag him from Japan. Those same wild horses that took me from the only home I have ever known, across 200 miles of highway, to a city with a beast at its center, where inside that labyrinth, the people who owned my soul would have it torn away from them. Double underlined the title, something less pointed, more metaphor. Circled Hana and Keito, and then did a star at the bottom. This notation is of displacement, would translate no matter the country.
Come on, there's gotta be a copy in here. Maybe 10 of them.
Okay, so this is one I just read.
Holy shit. It's the same.
18 is too young. Carolina is only a girl. Oh! He took it from hers?
Vinh was right. Lucas does have blood on his hands.
Shit.
This is what I've been missing this entire time.
I cannot believe.
I have to talk to Safi.
Page turner. Damn, that is insane. Just totally stealing Maya's stuff, her work. Maybe he saw that she was really good at, you know, what she was doing. Liked it so much he wanted it for himself because he sucks at writing in all reality. And the only way he could take it from her is if he offed her. Unfortunately. Could be wrong, but that's just a theory.
Safi, hey.
Stay strong, Habibti.
Uh-oh.
You know where to find me.
Uh-oh.
Is something wrong?
Oh. You want to talk to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
Uh-oh.
Safi,
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
I feel like not being able to, or saying I can't tell you is just bad. I'm trying to help you.
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
Yeah. Me too. I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
Oh. Ugh. I like how Vin was just in the background typing, but like low-key eavesdropping. He's like, oop, not getting involved in that. Little jerk. Oh my god, there's so many people that don't like me right now. I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest.
So many nights like this when I was on the road. Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did. Chloe's probably partying. She'd pick up for me. But it's not up to her to take care of me anymore.
It's gotta be hard.
I can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company. I could ask Amanda to help me drown my sorrows. Or Vinh said he'd be here too. In the dead world, turtle, that is.
Victoria, happy birthday, Courtney, my BFF and fellow label whore. You're not with us anymore, but I'll never forget you. Trinity, God, so sorry for your loss. Kenneth, it's cool you still celebrate her birthday. You must have been really good friends. Was she involved in one of the things for Arcadia Bay? Probably. Alright, December 7th. There are a lot of creeps in the world, and Lucas Colmenero is one of them. He acts like he's dignified, but he's a user. Jefferson was all charm too until he wasn't. True. He was so menacing when he kicked me out of his office. I'm glad I sent Safi that restraining order. Who knows what Lucas is capable of? I feel sorry for Robbie to have such an asshole for a dad. I feel sorry for Safi too. So many people failed her, including me. I mean, I keep getting hiccups. I'm so sorry. It's pretty much what it feels like right now. It's just I can't catch a break. I kind of want to go to Dead World first and speak with Vinh because I'm getting flirty, okay? Leave me alone. Okay, give me a sec. We're gonna go this way.
Good business tonight. Or the dishwasher is broken.
Maybe she's just too busy and can't really deal with it.
Can't be a bard.
Why not?
Because we already have a bard. Last time we had 2 bards, we got totally smoked. Dead in 2 sessions.
That doesn't make any sense. Why don't you just make the campaign easier if 2 people want to be bards?
Make the campaign easier?
He just like, what?
The game should suit the players, right?
Greg, I told you could bring your girlfriend as long as she wasn't annoying.
Okay.
Sorry.
Must be game night.
You're so mean. She was asking just a normal question. Oh, here's Reggie.
This Reggie looks better than the last time I saw him, but he doesn't look good exactly.
I'll speak to him.
Hey, Reggie. Feeling okay?
She's talking like she
I don't feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth.
is talking to a child. Hey.
Reggie.
I know, I'm not doing good. Max. I wasn't doing good before I saw me. Now I'm worse.
I think something like that would rattle anyone.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing, though. When I was a freshman, I thought moving here
Sorry, that was loud.
across the country would fix everything that was broken inside of me. Everyone here just thinks I'm a fuck up.
Reggie.
And maybe they're right.
Everyone's a fuck up. You're not a fuck up. Maybe this will make him feel better. Everyone's a fuck up.
Thing is, everyone's a fuck up. Every last one of us.
Even you.
Reggie, I'm the biggest fuck up I know.
Well, if the great Max Caulfield is a fuck up, then I guess there are worse things to be. Thanks, Max.
Anytime.
Ooh, okay. I think I made the right decision there, but you never know. I'm really scared. I don't want Reggie to be gone too. Please don't add that to the equation.
There's Vinh. Exactly where he said he'd be.
Okay.
Come here often?
Oh, you're here.
You invited me.
I guess I did. That feels about 40 years ago.
He looks so sad.
Help yourself.
If you invited me, come on.
Rough day.
Everybody hates me. I'm annoying. I'm bothering to everyone. My colleagues, Moses, Safi. Safi used to get pissed at me too.
Are you crazy? Safi was obsessed with you. She would talk about you all the time. I was always jealous. I mean,
Don't hurt yourself. I know about you and Safi.
Oh. Well, I should have told you.
Mm-hmm. At least you acknowledge that. Should I say yeah, you should have?
Honestly, yeah. I would like to know. If only so I know how to act around you.
See, well, then I'm definitely glad nobody told you. I don't want pity. I wasn't her boyfriend or anything, and it ended a while ago, but I guess I had this idea that we'd make up. Eventually.
Who's holding out hope?
Any other deep, dark secrets you've disinterred from my past?
I know what happened to Maya.
Christ, Max! I was joking.
And I know what you did after she died.
We don't need to make him even more sad.
I was young. I was an asshole, and I didn't want to end up working at my parents' liquor store until I shriveled up and died.
Yeah.
Does the past version of you ever feel like, I don't know, an alien? Like, the shit that person cared about is so worthless. You can't even remember being them?
I get it.
That sounds like a shitty spot to be in. Especially right out of undergrad.
Right? Here I was with the chance to be salaried, health insured, even fucking 401k'd. And all I had to do was talk shit. Which I'm good at. Sorry to bring down the vibes. I need to be more drunk.
See, you made yourself right at home.
I blame Vinh.
Okay, trigger warning.
Oh. You hitting that?
We're just friends.
All right, all right. She's cute, but a little too principled for me, even discounting her utter lack of interest in my gender.
Hey, principals can be hot.
Uh-huh.
I'm serious. I will write you an essay. Passion is very sexy.
No, you're right. Passion is sexy. Like your buddy.
Oh,
Big
God.
guy with the telescopes.
Oh, God.
Moses?
Once, I asked him how his day was going, and he explained to me the double slit experiment. It was weirdly hot.
Oh my god.
What, you're saying you wouldn't?
He's my friend.
And this would be extremely friendly. Moses, smash or pass?
Oh my god, pass. I'm not gonna do that to my friend.
He's a friend. It'd be too weird.
More for me.
Vinh.
I'll say this for Caledon. It's got a high ratio of fuckable faculty. Dr. Hunter, for instance. Interested?
Oh my god, she's married. What are you talking about? I mean, she's a smash 100%, but...
Let's just say I was a little disappointed when I found out she had a wife.
You never know. Her wife could be down too.
Oh my god. Oh, Vinh, Jesus Christ.
Professor Colmenero.
No. He sucks.
Does he now?
You suck.
Hey, I'm just trying to think of people we both know. Lucas.
Pass.
Smash
Pass 100% pass. He is an asshole.
Pass, he's a dick.
Yes.
And yet, I've put up with worse for less. Hold up. This is smash or pass, not have a healthy, long-term relationship and 2.5 kids or pass. I'm not asking if you want to marry them, just
Not the hand gesture.
exactly.
Okay, my turn.
Gross.
Yasmin.
Now that's just unfair.
Why?
Because then I'd have to admit just how hot I find authority figures.
He's the worst. He's the total worst. Unsurprising.
I am incredibly unshocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. My turn again. Let's see, who do we both know? Aha.
No. My students are off limits.
Well, as I am 1 at Caledon and 2 not one of your students, which appear to be your 2 standards.
Come on.
So, what about me, Miss Caulfield? Where do I fall on the binary?
Oh, I'm so scared. I want to kiss him so bad. He's kind of a dick in the other timeline, but I don't know about this one. I've been flirting with him this entire time, so maybe I should just bite the bullet. Oof.
Whatever, I'm drunk.
Oh.
Wow. Damn. Good answer.
Thanks, Vinh.
Oh.
I really...
Face. I hope that wasn't a bad thing.
Do you have to go?
I'm saving the world. I have to do it.
Would you be willing to believe I need to go save the world?
Not as a general rule. But who knows with you, Max Caulfield? Take it easy, Max.
I wonder if that was a one-time thing or if it's going to continue. I'm really, really nervous. But I think this is a good place to end the episode. Okay, guys, so I know I'm usually on the main page when I do these end of the episode type things, but I think I'm going to continue playing just because I don't think it's saved where I want it to, so I'm just going to continue on into the next episode. Regardless of that, though, this one was so freaking crazy, and I don't know if the decisions that I made were good, especially with kissing Vinh in that last part, but you know what? I am happy. I am so happy with my decision right now because I've been wanting this to happen, even though I know that he and my ex, I shouldn't say ex-bestie because it's not really ex because she passed away, but they were a thing, but they weren't together anymore, so that's all that matters. As long as he's not like in a relationship or that he had anything to do with her passing, I'm okay with that. I don't want her to be lonely and alone, so that's why I decided to do something with Vinh. I know that my standards are pretty low for him right now, but you know what? Just let me enjoy this, okay? I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you would like to see more in the future like this, or if you have any recommendations for me, please do me a huge favor and go ahead and comment down below. Give me a list of things that you want to see me play in the future if I haven't already played them on my own time or on the channel. I would love to add them to my list of things to do and hopefully get to them on the channel soon. And if you would like to further support me and my channel, please go ahead and hit that like button down below, as well as the notification bell and the subscribe button, so that every time I post new content here, you guys will be notified. Hope you have a great rest of your day, guys, and I will see you in the next one.